This is one of my all-time best tool purchases. The regular, straightforward Whitney Punch. It punches holes in metals. Easy, and it just makes your life easy. I keep mine literally clamped into a vise. I can use this for nibbling holes into switch panels. Say I won't need to make a square hole. I could nibble the basics of the hole that way, and then grab my nibbler and make a perfect square hole, no problem, in sheet metal. This thing ended up being so used and so often in my hands, I don't know how I ever survived without it. I've learned to use this for everything from making Adele clamps to hose clamps, or special tools like this right here. Let me show you something I do with it. This is a spring detent to hold the gear into position. There's 2 ball bearings and a woolly spring that go in there. Them bad boys are a pain in the butt to put in there. There's a trick. I don't know how other people do it, but here's how I do it. Wrap it around like that. I cut off what I don't need. Trying to keep it straight. Hole check. Okay, this is like a raw deal, putting that spring and those 2 balls in there and then sliding that gear over there. There's a groove cut into there so that it stays engaged in gear, right? So getting both ball bearings in the spring to stay in there long enough for you to do that there's a trick to it. I don't know how other people do it, but I got my own trick. Take that piece of aluminum, get it with the Whitney Punch, drop my first bearing in there, stick my spring in there. This is the part where it gets tricky. I hold the ball really tight. I'm doing this left-handed because I'm going to need my right hand on this one to gently rotate that around and capture it. If you see just barely, I'm going to show see the ball? It's captured in there. I pushed it in and captured it with that bad boy. That thing is spring loaded like nobody's business. It would love to shoot out. There you go. That's the way you do it. This is why I absolutely love having that Whitney Punch. I can make hose clamps with that thing in a second. I can make little tools like this in seconds. I keep that bolted into a vise just so that it's always accessible, so I can make stuff with it on a moment's notice. I also have in the background, you can see I have a Rivet Gun bolted into another vise. I can instantly punch holes in stuff and snap it together with a pop rivet in just a matter of seconds. I never seen a shop with too many vices in it. I suppose it could happen, but I don't imagine it. Anyway, thanks for your attention. Hope this helps everybody.